Okay, now look, there's a few other people and moments in your career I'd love to talk to you about. One is Donington 93. Senna got all the accolades after the race, overtaking everybody on the opening lap, winning in the wet, of course. But some people listening to this might not be aware that you were up to second at one point.
Yes.
And then was it fuel pressure? I can't remember what it was.
That's what they said at the time, but it was lack of fuel.
Lack of fuel. Yeah, so ran out of fuel. Fuel pressure then. Yeah.
we didn't have a fuel pressure because actually we ran out of fuel. So.
But Rubens, that race was a stunning one. Was that the moment you felt you arrived?
It was, because the first two races I didn't have a pit stop, and I was mad that I didn't have a pit stop. There was so much practice, and my car would break down before the pit stop. And I remember in the middle of the Donington race, I was actually laughing because I had done like 4 already, and I knew there was more coming on. I think I did 6 or 7, and it was plenty of practice on those days. The funniest thing that happened now that we can say in Donington was that I saw P2. I said, Jesus Christ, I'm going so well. Now everyone sees me. Then I look in my mirror, there's Senna behind me. I said, I'm P1. I'm P1, Jesus Christ. And I'm going to close the door on this because, although he's my hero, I need to win this race. And all of a sudden when I checked, he was lapping me. And I was P2, but he was lapping me. And it was funny when we talked later because I really thought, if you're doing so well, you might be winning, but I wasn't. So it was, I get out of my way.
Did he raise a hand as he went past?
He did. Yeah, but I don't know if it was like get out of my way or if it was just we talk later.
But what was the overriding emotion after that race? Frustration because you ran out of fuel, or elation because you've been running P2 and
it was a bit of both. It was a bit of both. It was hard not to be, because I thought this Formula 1 is easy. I can get to the podium on my 3rd race, and then after that, it took me forever to actually score my first points in Suzuka at the end of the year. So it was a hard core as well, and it was difficult to not to have done the podium in a way.